Hey guys, welcome to my channel at RSTGirl. The purpose of this video today is to introduce to you my 1987 C10 Chevrolet and also to answer some of your questions that you previously asked on my story the other day on my Instagram at RSTGirl. So the first question is, how much did it cost? Are you gonna keep it blue? Where did you get it from? What kind of engine does it have? What are your plans for it, suspension wise? So let's get started. I got it for $8,500. At this moment, I am gonna keep it blue, but I tend to change my mind at the last minute. So I have to be very careful for that. Another question that I remember is, first thing you're gonna do to it and what needs immediate attention. Or to me, safety is always first, and the first thing that it needs is suspension. It desperately needs suspension. I'm looking at one right now, Ride Tech. I'm also looking at a few others. So based on my design, I'm gonna have to research very good what suits me better. So far as I can see, they all are amazing. Why an 87 and what made you get a C10? So my dad used to have an 86 C10 red, and we have so many good memories with that truck. He would take us to school every morning and stop by the liquor store and buy us apple juice. And it was my dad driving, me in the middle, and Ellie always on the passenger side. So many good memories. That was actually my first truck that my dad put me on his lap and drove me down this hill to a cul-de-sac. And at that moment, I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna get a truck. Like, the first thing I'm gonna get is a truck. And I worked so hard just to get the RST first go. And then, you know, time passed by, and then here's my 87 C10. So yeah, another question was like, what's gonna happen to Austin? Austin is still my baby. I'm still gonna work on it. I'm gonna have to think about how I'm gonna do this, like one weekend the Chevy and then another weekend the Austin, but I will figure out. Why Mystic? Because I was sitting out in my patio and I had just finished watching the movie X-Men, and I'm like, and I googled Mystic. I'm like, I was like, I love that meaning. I was like, it's gonna be Mystic. But then I thought to myself, what if I change the color? But you guys really like the color. I really like the color. It does need some body work. It needs to be redone. So I'm feeling the blue, but then at the same time I'm not. And that scares me just a little bit. So I'm gonna have to really think about how I can make this a blue and really, really love it and be pristine and just pure badass. But that's why I named her Mystic. I am planning on doing it at stick shift. You guys know I love stick shift. Automatic to me is just plain boring. I don't race, so automatic is just out of the picture for me. Plus stick shift just looks nicer and it's funner to drive. For me, personally. Everybody has a different opinion and gustos. What kind of engine does it have in it? What are you gonna put on it? This is the golden question. It has a LS 5.3. I imagine if it's from a 2005 Silverado. Not sure, but I know it's an LS 5.3. And what am I planning to do? I don't know. You let me know on the comments. Should I keep the 5.3 and beef it up, or should I just go bigger? I personally like the 5.3 right now and thinking just to do a twin turbo, which is still really, really expensive. To me, the engine is important, but not as important to detail and design and how it's gonna sit, also how it's gonna drive. Drivability to me is very important and sexy. So if it has all this power and you can't even drive it, it's not good for me. Everything has to balance out. So right now I'm thinking just to keep it 5.3, boost it up a little bit and make it beautiful. It's a good engine and it starts right up. Love it. How does it feel to be such a big role model for all the women that want to build a truck that comes from a 6.2 Silver crew cab? It feels very good, and I'm very happy that I could stand here and be a role model to you guys, to all the young girls out there specifically. One advice I do give you is respect yourself and always be true to yourself, and don't ever be afraid of trying something you're not comfortable with. So another question is, what is the look you're going for? I actually really like this look. It's definitely the 80s look. You know, beefy tires, white lettering. I love it, but I also love the pro touring look, and I'm definitely going pro touring. Big tires, fat tires, beefy suspension, and just beautifully done on the detail, paint, and interior. But definitely going for the pro touring look. I really love that. That just brings out my personality a lot, and I'm going for that look. Frisco, he's more like sport, you know, just a sports look, which I like it. But Frisco, I'm not gonna do nothing close to what I'm gonna do the C10, because as you know, I love Chip Foods. He's one of my idols, and he designed that truck, so I don't want to mess with that. Another question is, what are your goals and what do you envision in 10 years with the RST and the C10? Would I envision in 10 years? God, well, I hope I'm married by then and have a kid. And ride my kids along and, you know, leave them something for when I'm not here anymore. But definitely envision also to be at SEMA. I've had the opportunity before, but I just don't know. But I think if I see both of my trucks at a SEMA booth, it will be like, oh. Another question is, what is your C10's original color? The original color is white. I went underneath there, I saw it, it's white. Am I planning to go white? Probably not. And what are you planning to do with the wheels? Right now, it has chilaquiles. They're all different, but it's, as far as I can see, one is Goodyear Eagle GT, the other one is Cooper Cobra. And the size, I don't know what size it is. What size are they? Okay, so they're $295. They're $295. The tire size in the back is $295, 50, 15. And in the front, I don't know, is $225, 60, 15, 60, 15. Definitely do not want to keep a 15-inch wheel. I'm going at least an 18-inch wheel, because you could fit a 14-inch rotor and have that very tight look, which I absolutely love. I hate when there's a little freaking disc, a little caliper, and then there's this big wheel. I hate that. Another question. Oh, and what wheels I'm going for, I don't know yet. That's too far away from the project right now. I know what wheel size, I kind of know what wheel size I want to do. Definitely 325s in the back, just fat. And in the front, probably keep it a 295 and definitely 325s in the back. What wheel design, I don't know yet. I do really like the two-step, you know, kind of like the Budnick style. There's others, but we'll see. That's just far out right now. Right now, I just want the suspension, the measurements to be cool. Body needs to be done for sure. It has a lot of kind of like Bondo. I don't know. Another question is, who's doing all the work on your truck? 75% I'm gonna do it. But you know, I'm gonna need a tuner, I'm gonna need a body shop to paint it, but I could definitely prep it. I'm gonna install the suspension and pick that out. I'm gonna be doing the welding if it needs any welding done, which I'm sure it is going to be needed. But I would say 75 to 80% I'm gonna do the work. And yeah, this will be a frame off restoration. All the bolts, wires, everything is gonna be totally redone, totally replaced, redone, like it just came from factory, but in Claudia's garage. This is not really truck related, but it's what's the most thing you're proud of that you have accomplished? Much love from Jovan. I would say my home. That's a big accomplishment. Like anything, any money that I just throw on it, it doesn't hurt me because I know you'll get it back or even more. It's a good investment. But yeah, that's the most thing I'm proud of because I could keep my trucks in here. I could build a shop in the back, which I'm in the process of, because this 2-car garage is not gonna be enough. And you know, I have the opportunity to build a 1,200 square foot garage. Why not? Well, that's it, all the questions regarding my 87 C10. I hope you stay tuned because it's gonna be not only a fun project but stressful. I'm probably gonna get white hair, but it's definitely gonna be fun. So stay tuned.